It's all just a money grab, bro. Just like the island was, this is all just a money grab. We back. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Wwe 2K. Welcome back to the channel. Listen, I'm back for my yearly video. I only make one video because this game is fucking trash and I have no interest in making content on WWE games. I just don't, old or new. But we back with another video, man. As y'all know, Wwe 2K26 has been announced. It's been talked about. We seen the cover star. It was CM Punk, which is shout out to CM Punk. You know what I'm saying? We haven't seen that in over a decade. You know what I'm saying? It's really nice to see CM Punk. It's come back full circle to see him back on the cover of another like WWE game. It's just amazing, bro. CM Punk is the cover star, but we also have the $150 Attitude Era mode. I'm not surprised. Like who's surprised that 2K would lock? They would bring back the most important, I'm not gonna say the best era because Ruthless Aggression came right after it, but they would bring back the most important era in wrestling history and paywall it behind a fucking $150 price tag. This is 2K logic down to the core, bro. We already know 2K is a bunch of hungry, like money hungry bastards. That's what they is. They used to be a good company before they introduced the whole VC concept, and then they just tumbled more and more downhill. It just went downhill, head downhill. But anyways, man, we're gonna be looking at the roster. Let's go ahead and get that up real quick. 1 second. All right, so I had to move myself on this side of the screen. Let's go ahead and go through this roster, man. As y'all know, like I'm not interested in the current day. We all know the current day WWE product. We all know, you know, who's wrestling and who's doing good and this and that. And we all know WWE has took a like major hit ever since the Bloodline was the biggest rage in wrestling these days. And so when I last did this video, the Bloodline was on top, bro. And people was in the comments mad. Oh, he mad at the product and this and that. I get it, bro. It was like y'all felt the new energy, the new shift in greatness in WWE with the Bloodline and Roman Reigns and the Usos and all them going down, and everybody was having their comeuppance. Like everything was doing good, and y'all was mad because I was just talking about the legends and shit like that. And y'all said, "Oh, legends don't make a great game, bro. Current WWE is," and I get it, bro. But now it's not the time because WWE isn't in that same renaissance that it was in a year ago, so a year or two ago. But anyways, let's go ahead and get to the legends. This is what we came here for. This is what this video is about. This is the only thing I really give a fuck about, honestly. So let's go ahead and go through it. I'm gonna get my thoughts on it. So we got Abyss. Honestly, bro, that's cool. Abyss is in the game. You know, he's a TNA legend. Why he's in WWE game? Because, you know, he works for WWE now. That's cool. I love to see the crossover. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna hate on that. Andre the Giant, welcome. Booker T. We got Booker T 01. So we got the Attitude Era Booker T. I'm so happy. Did we have him in 2K? I didn't play 2K24, 5, or 6. I mean 4 or 5. I really didn't enough to even notice if he was in there. I didn't. We got Bret Hart. We got Bubba Ray Dudley. So we got the Dudley. We got the Dudley Boys back. You can't have the Attitude Era without the Dudley Boys. We got China. It looks like Ruthless Aggression China. And then we got China or late Attitude Era China. And then we got China 97, of course. We got CM Punk 08. That was my, like, I ain't gonna lie, CM Punk 08 was my favorite CM Punk. I ain't gonna lie. When he had like the red, he was coming out with the red, I think at that time yellow, orange, like just the different colored trunks. That was my shit. He still did that, but with the bruh, that was my era. The long hair CM Punk, my era. CM Punk 13, CM Punk Ring of Honor and TNA. We got TNA and Ring of Honor like CM Punk. That's actually dope as fuck that they have TNA and Ring of Honor like attire. Is that something they did in 2004, 2K24 and 2K25? Like I said, I didn't play it too much. We got Devon Dudley. We got Eddie Guerrero. We got Eddie Guerrero 97. Eddie Guerrero 97, I think was in the last couple games, so that's not really. I'm not really hyped. They could have did like Eddie Guerrero 2000, like change up the Eddie Guerreros, bro. Like I'm really disappointed in that. We got Eric Bischoff. We got Goldberg is back in the game. Was he not? Was he in 2K25? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think Goldberg was in 2K24 or 5, right? Am I tripping? I don't think he was. Was he? Am I tripping? Because I remember I had to go to the character creation for one of the games. Anyways, we got Hollywood Hogan, JBL. Let's go. We got Jim the Anvil Neidhart, John Cena. Looks like current day John Cena. Who? I'm not gonna lie. Why would I want to play with current day John Cena? I'm just gonna be real, bro. Who is picking John Cena current day? Kane. We got the Kane nobody picks, bro. Nobody picks this match, Kane. We got Kane 98 back in the game. I don't think he was in the last game or a couple games. I forget. Y'all tell me in the comments, but I don't remember him being there. Maybe I'm tripping. Kevin Nash. We got the same current angle from last couple of games. It looks like. Hopefully he got the team angle on. Lita. We got Macho Man Randy Savage. Macho Man Randy Savage 98, which is the WCW version. Razor Ramon. We got Road Dogg back. We got Road Dogg in the game. But listen, I'll get my thoughts on it later. Roddy Piper 98. Scott Hall. I can't talk. Scott Steiner 03. Shawn Michaels 05. Shawn Michaels 97. Shawn Michaels DX. Okay. Stephanie McMahon 2000. I love 2000 version Stephanie McMahon. Hey, and I love Ruthless Aggression, but Stephanie McMahon 2000. I love that version of her. I don't know if we had her in the last couple of games, but glad to see her in there. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Only one version of him. Terry Funk. The Fiend Bray Wyatt. Rest in peace to all these legends that's dead. You know, but. The Rock 99. Okay. Did we have Rock 99? And like I said, I haven't played the last two games. Did we have Rock in 99 in 2K25, 2K26? Triple H 98, Triple H 99, Trish Stratus, Undertaker 98, Wade Barrett, and Xbox. And more to be announced soon. Who the fuck is Joe Hendry? Who is this? You gotta get the Attitude Era just to get K98, the Rock 99, and China 97. Monday Night Raw edition, yeah. Oh yeah, that's so it's like a WCW version. WCW versus WWF version. Monday Night Raw, which is cool, but the fact that they hiding behind this big ass paywall is fucking ridiculous. And this is the possible legend returns. Steve Blackman. They had Steve Blackman in the game. Was Steve Blackman in the last couple games? They put Steve Blackman back in there. I ain't gonna lie, Viscera, okay. Virgil, let's see Virgil in there. Okay, we got some. All right. Okay, we got the legends, you know, Jacqueline. You gotta put Jacqueline in the game if you're gonna do Attitude Era. Why is she in the possible section? Like, okay, and all these others is like Golden Era, Big Boss Man. What you mean possible? Of course, put Albert. Okay, this is where the problem arises. Let's go ahead and get this off the screen. Let's go ahead and talk about it. This is where my problem arises with WWE 2K26. Most of the characters that defined that era are not here. Most of the characters are not in this game, bro. You don't got your Chris Jericho's, you don't got your Hardy Boys, you don't got your Edge and Christians, you don't got the jobbers like Al Snow, you know what I'm saying? Crash Holly, Hardcore Holly. Bro, you don't got a lot of the characters. Like, I don't see anything. Where's Mankind at? Like, bro, I didn't see nothing about Mankind. Where's Mankind? Where's Dude Love? Bro, what is going on? Like, am I missing something? Are they on the regular rosters? Like, am I missing something, bro? Y'all tell me in the comments. Am I missing something? I don't see where are the Attitude Era's characters that, you know, where's D'Lo Brown? Where's Mark Henry? Where's, you know what I'm saying? Where's the Godfather? I didn't see nothing about the Godfather in here. What, bro? Where's Vince McMahon? That's Vince McMahon! That's Vince McMahon! There he is! Oh my God! Vince McMahon has returned! How are you gonna do an Attitude Era without the most important characters that define the Attitude Era? You can't have, like, bro, okay, you got The Rock, you got Stone Cold, but without Vince McMahon, bro, without, you know what I'm saying, the corporation, without that influence, Shane McMahon is not in the game. Like, bro, these characters made the protagonists. They was the antagonist to the protagonist. They made the era great, bro. How you gonna have an Attitude Era without the biggest villain in the game, in the Attitude Era, Vince McMahon, bro? Triple H wasn't the biggest villain. Undertaker wasn't the biggest villain. It was Vince McMahon. How you gonna have the Attitude Era without all these legends that made the era? So you gonna have the Dudley Boys versus who? Who gonna have the Dudley Boys versus? You know what I'm saying? Edge and Christian ain't there. The Hardys ain't there. How we, like, Crash Holly and Bob Holly ain't there? How we gonna where the hardcore legends at? Like, what is this? What is this? And what kind of mode are they gonna have? Is it not gonna be a mode? Okay, they're just gonna have the CM Punk showcase, but they're not gonna have an Attitude Era specific mode. You're gonna bring Attitude Era back, but you're not gonna bring the cutscenes back. You're not gonna bring the Attitude Era like specific matches or characters. You just bringing characters back, like just call it an Attitude Era pack, and the game just still focusing on current day wrestling, which is ass. But y'all making us pay $150 for a couple characters that been in the game in the past that y'all took out, now y'all putting back in. But y'all bring no new faces. I mean, y'all barely bring any new faces. Like, bro, what's going on? Like, what is actually going on at 2K, bro? 2K, like, what are you doing, bro? How you gonna bring the best era? I mean, not the best, the most important era back, but then not like bring the characters that actually matter. Yeah, I get that they're like, yeah, you got like the Monday Night, the WWF, you got the WCW, WWF, Monday Night Raw, Monday Night Wars pack, but like, bro, you ain't got Sting, you ain't got Ric Flair. And yes, of course, I understand that most of these characters can't be in the game because they're under contract with like AEW or other companies. Obviously, I know that shit. That's not the point. The point is, why even bring it back if we can't have the full effect? You ain't got a lot of the NWO characters that's not there. You got a lot, like, you got the biggest ones, but you ain't got like the ones that came like underneath the biggest ones. You ain't got Jeff Jarrett. You ain't got Kane. You ain't got Perry Saturn. You ain't got the Radicals. You ain't got obviously ain't got Chris Benoit, but you ain't got the other Radicals, Perry Saturn, Dean Malenko. You ain't got Kurt Hennig. You ain't got Ultimo Dragon. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got Alex. What's his name? Alex. I forgot his dude name. Alex. What's his name? Dude used to dance. Like, bro, you ain't got a lot of the characters. You ain't got a lot of the characters that define that era. But you just got like you got like the top characters, like some of the top characters. But you ain't got a lot of them that define that era, bro. You gonna do a WCW Monday Night Raw Wars, but you're not gonna make a mode for it. You're not gonna do cutscenes. You're not gonna do voice. Like, you're not gonna bring the official audio into it. You got access to all the WCW catalog, but you're not gonna give us a mode where we can relive WCW matches, Monday Night Raw matches. Like, what's going on? Like, what is going on with this? Like, it's all just a money grab, bro. Just like the island was, this is all just a money grab. They appealing to the huge fan base that doesn't watch wrestling no more, that makes up the majority of wrestling fans, because the current day wrestling product does not match up, doesn't make up the majority. It's the old school wrestling, and y'all try to shit on me there for that, but it's the old school wrestling that makes up the majority of the fan base, bro. We come here for the legends. We don't come here for Roman Reigns no more. We don't come here for the Usos no more. We don't come here for the Bloodlines. You know what I'm saying? We don't come here for Kevin. We don't come here for new wrestlers, bro. We don't. I'm sorry. Trick Williams, they all cool, all of them, but we don't come here. We don't buy these games for them. We here for the legends. But most of the legends that define that era isn't here. I don't know how they're gonna make this work. I really don't. So this video is going on too long. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up for you boys. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Link subscription to my social media. And then a lot of the attires, like, you could have had different versions of like Triple H, The Rock, like all of them, and throughout the Attitude Era, bro. I'm not even gonna get into it, man. This shit is whatever, man. I'm not buying this shit, bro. I'm not spending $150 on it. I might buy the basic edition, but I'm not spending $150 on it just to get some characters that should have been in the game in the past, and they just trying to sell back to us. The Rock 99, you trying to sell that back to us? But I'm gonna hit up Community Creations like I always do, and y'all can suck my dick. Anyways, man. Until next time, I'm Bizzle 2K. It's been real, and I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace.